Okay, Math 87, Lesson 50, page 300. This is unit multipliers and unit conversion. A lot of times we want to change a distance that we have and speak about it in a different unit, not change the different distance, but talk about it in different units. So kind of what we start with is what do these things equal each other? You have to know these. These are also in the back of the book, okay, in the very, very back cover or so. So there's 12 inches to 1 foot, 3 feet to 1 yard. There's 5,280 feet to a mile. There's 16, weight ounces to a pound, because there's fluid ounces and weight ounces. We'll get into that later. There is 100 centimeters to 1 meter. There's 1,000 meters in a kilometer. The word centa means 100. Okay, the word kilometer means 1,000. So this is a hundredth of a meter. This is 1,000 meters. Anyway, so these are conversions. So what we're going to do is you're going to use a thing called unit multipliers to convert one measurement to another measurement, not changing the distance, just the measurement that we're talking about, okay? So let's pretend like we want to have, I don't know. Let's have 6 feet. We want to change it, into inches, okay? So there's a couple of steps here. The first step is to cover up that number and find the unit multiplier, the conversion right here. The conversion between feet and inches is right here, okay? So you write down what are called the two unit multipliers. We're going to write down 12 inches is equal to 1 foot, or 1 foot, 12 inches. This right here is equal to 1. 12 inches is 1 foot. This is equal to 1. 1 foot is the same as 12 inches. This is like multiplying by 1. I don't change the distance, okay? We're talking about unit multipliers. This is the unit, and we're going to multiply one of these up here. So the first step is to find the conversion. The two unit multipliers, write them both down. It's this way, and then you turn it over. The second thing to do is look at just this first thing. You take the first thing right here, and it's 6 feet. Whatever that is, you put it over 1. You don't put it over inches, you don't put it over miles, you don't put it over yards. You take whatever this is right here, and you put it over 1. And you write times. Now, when we multiply fractions, we cross-cancel, right? So our goal here is to get rid of feet. Feet is on the top here. So I want to pick either the first one or the second one to be able to cross-cancel the word feet. So I want this one because feet is on the bottom here. So you write down 12 inches over 1 foot, right here. So now what you do next is you cross-cancel. Feet crosses with feet. Now you just collect everything. 6 times 12. So you have 6 times 12 inches. 1 times 1 is on the bottom. You don't need to put anything. 6 times 12, 6 times 12 is 72 inches. All right? Now, either one of these two answers is good. In the future, as we get more and more complicated problems, you'll want to leave it like this. If you want to multiply it out, I don't mind, but have this written down. This tells me you did this. I need to see. I need to see on your paper. I need to see on your paper. This is the answer. You write the thing down. I want to see both unit multipliers. I want to see you write that down. I want you to choose one of the two so that you can cross-cancel whatever's here. I want to see the cross-cancellation. I want to see what you get. If you multiply it out or not, I don't care. All right, let's look at the different one. Let's change this around. Same numbers, same units. 6 inches to feet. Okay, 6 inches to feet. You with me? So the first step to do is find the conversion between inches and feet. We already have them. They're right here. These are our unit multipliers going either direction. Okay, between inches and feet, feet and inches. So next we take 6 inches and we put it over, what do we put it over? 1 times. This time I want to get rid of the word inches. So I want inches on the bottom. So there's the second one, inches on the bottom. 1 foot, 12 inches. Next step is you cross cancel. Leave the numbers alone. Leave the numbers alone. Cross cancel the units. Now collect everything. On the top you have you have 6 and feet. And on the bottom we have 12. Now it's okay to leave it like that, or just reduce it. You have 1/2 foot, meaning 6 inches is the same as 1/2 foot. Okay, 6 inches is 1/2 foot. When we went the other direction with 6 feet is 72 inches. Okay, see how that works? So they're going to ask you to write a bunch of unit multipliers. Okay, when it says to write the 2 unit multipliers, you have to write both of them. You write this over this, and then this over this. This over this, this over this. This over this, then this over this. 2 unit multipliers. Okay? And then as you turn the page, they're going to ask you to figure out what something is. They're going to ask you to use some of these. Okay? Now, you need to look at this because it always freaks people out. Letter F. It says, in England, 12 pence is 1 shilling. 12 pence is 1 shilling. So you write it out. 12 pence is 1 shilling. Or, what's the other one? Turn it over. 1 shilling is 12 pence. Doesn't matter if you know what those are or not. It's money. It's like saying a nickel equals 5 cents or 5 cents equals a nickel. That's all it is, okay? 12 of these equals 1 of these, and the other way, 1 of these equals 12 of those. Then it says that Merlin had 24 shillings. Okay? And we want to change that to pence. Okay? So we put this over 1, and we multiply. I want to get rid of that right there. So am I going to use the first one or the second one? And why? I'm going to use the first one because shilling is on the bottom. So I write 12 pence over 1 shilling. Cross cancel shillings. Collect. 24 times 12 pence. If you want to multiply that out, okay. If you don't, that's fine. Right there. That's the answer. Okay, did you see how to do that? So if you get F wrong, more power to you there, Bubba. Because I just gave you the answer and showed you how to work. And remember this, please, please, please. The answer is not the end. The answer is the process. You have to show me the process.